Welcome to Live from St Kilda with Ben Murphy. This week on Live from St Kilda, Ben takes us back to some of the highlights from this season. From the comedians to the game shows, music to the celebrities, and everything else in between. We have it all. So sit back, relax, and let Ben take you through our best bits. Ben's arriving now, fast becoming a celebrity in his own right. Please give me a hand in welcoming him to the stage, your host, Ben Murphy!
Thank you! Good evening! Hello, so kind. I'm Ben Murphy, host of Live from St Kilda with, well, me, Ben Murphy, and welcome to this very special episode. Do you know, I often get stopped in the street and people ask me who has been my favourite guest or entertainer on the show. And the truth is, genuinely, all of them. This is, after all, a variety show. A chance to showcase a diverse range of talents and skills that some very talented people have. So tonight, I'm thrilled to look back on some of the highlights this season so far. So let's kick it off with some brilliant comedians.
It's hard work losing the baby, mate. But it gets me a seat on the tram. This is what you do. You arch your back, you put your hand down here like this, and you breathe really heavily. Oh, tired. Get a seat on the tram!
My auntie's mother would call my cousin, and the way she'd say it was quite funny. His name's Roberto, but she'd be like, Roberto! And almost sound like a rooster. So it was, for me, it's very funny.
So, is there a way you guys get into character? Is there something you could show me to, like, if I wanted to get into character?
Absolutely, Ben. We are going to make you an honorary Italian. You need a little bit more what I like to call ethnic hair. So
I'm feeling...
Over here.
It hasn't been near my nephew, has it? Because that kid's riddled with nits.
No, that's all right. But it does have COVID.
That's all right.
So we got
Can I have that after the show?
Got some other stuff here. What do you got?
It's sort of dropped from here and gone down to here a little bit, hasn't it?
There we go. We put this scarf on you as well to make it look a little bit more... Yeah, but just remember they didn't make the World Cup for the second time. So
We've got
remember that.
some glasses.
Look at this. Am I looking all right?
You're looking good. Right. And the last thing we've got here for you is, you need a little bit of facial hair as well, okay?
This has been the last week since I've shaven, and this is all I could get.
Mate, I get that in 5 minutes after I shave. Here we go. So we just stick that on you as well. There we go. Beautiful. Does he look good, ladies and gentlemen, or what? Now, here's what we're going to do.
This moustache, I feel like my auntie.
And you look like our grandmothers. So there you go. Now, let's go with the music. Here we go. All right, a little bit louder if we can. Here we go.
What do you want?
So crazy, and the back. Now again, what do you want? And you're crazy, on the back. One more time. What? Crazy, on the back. One more. He's done a great job. Great job.
As a straight white 21-year-old man from Australia, I've got it the hardest of all. 'Cause I've scarcely experienced hardship or failure, and that lack of trauma has taken its toll. All my life I've been told I'm the greatest, and while I don't doubt that it's true, in order to help me get famous, there is one little thing you all could do. Tell me I suck. Tell me I'm shit. Tell me you don't give a stuff, not even a little bit. Tell me I'm crap. Go on. Tell me I blow. Say that I've been going around spreading lies, 'cause this hardly qualifies as a comedy show. Call me a pig, barrage me with hate, 'cause my head is so big that I can't stand up straight. That and I've got mild scoliosis. It's true. So if you see me...
So what we're going to do tonight, this is a true story. This was as all of Greek mythology was, if you will know if you've read the Bible, a.k.a. Stephen Fry's mythos. So for this one, it's an encounter between God of thunder and sky Zeus, a.k.a. Greece lightning, and Poseidon, god of the sea and afterbirth. Oh, look, this is so lovely, isn't it? No one else has done this, have they? And they're following me as well, look. All right, who we got here? What's your name? Give it up for Beck! Hello, Poseidon, god of the sea. Splendid to see you again.
Splendid to see you too.
Sorry to bother you on this gloriously sunny day, but have you seen my daughter, the goddess of wisdom?
Athena?
Where did you see her?
Oh, I haven't seen her.
But you just said you'd seen her.
No, I said Athena.
Where did you see her?
I haven't seen her.
Haven't seen who?
Athena.
Where did you see her?
I already told you I haven't seen her.
Well, then why did you say you had?
No, I said Athena.
Where did you see her?
I haven't seen her.
Do you even know my daughter?
Of course I do. She's terrifying.
Who?
Athena.
Where did you see her?
I'm pretty good at it.
You are? All right,
Yeah.
I'd love to see a little bit, or perhaps you could teach me a little
Maybe
bit.
I should teach you. I think he needs a bit of an outfit change, though, if we're going to teach you.
Outfit change.
Just-
Right.
just one minute, one
I'm
minute.
a little bit nervous. We might get some music on if I'm going to put an outfit on.
Oh, my
All right.
God.
I hope they're those new pants, one size fits four.
Yes, I think they will. Just like jam your legs in.
You can cut to another angle for this if you want. I can't
They are lycra.
All right, you're gonna.
There we go, you can do
these
this.
pants. Okay, all right. It's these pants that I've got on now that I'm
Oh
just
my
trying
God,
to.
oh my God,
All right,
oh
this
my-
is have your own TV show. They said. People said that if you have your own TV show, you'll never feel a fool in your life. And here I am, and I don't know how to put pants on.
Hang on, I'll help.
This is,
I'll help.
We got a G-string in my face. This is, I mean, it's kind of like my regular weekend, to be
Hang on,
honest.
it's just-
All right, that's...
Get it, get it, get it, get it.
All right.
Wait.
Okay, so, Malia Walsh. All right. Oh, I like
Put it on, put it on, put it on. Hit me. There, that's for you. Hit me. Oh, over the top. We're round and round and round and round and go. Round. Yes. Oh, and go and round and round and stop. That's it. And you can just do it on your foot a little bit. Oh, yes. He's beautiful. Okay.
Thanks for having me, Ben. I'm here because we couldn't afford to do an all-cut. So great to be here. Thank you, guys. No, it's going to be like people get weird with me. I don't know why. There's nothing wrong with glasses, guys. People can get strange. They just get strange. Like, I was in the shops the other day. I was buying some cheesels. I love cheesels. I don't think they get enough respect as a snack. Anything you wear as jewellery and eat needs more respect. Hashtag respect the cheese. That's all I'm saying. So I'm buying some cheesels. It's Tuesday. I'm at Woolies. I'm killing it. Buying the cheesels. This woman, I've never seen this woman in my life before, taps me on the shoulder, says, I turn around and she's, oh my God, I just want to say, I'm so sorry. I'm just so sorry. I can't imagine what's happened to you, like what you've gone through, your trauma in your life. I'm so sorry. I just want to apologise. She's getting emotional. I'm just so sorry. I want to apologise. I can't imagine what you're going through. It must be horrible. And I looked at her and I said, well, I should be apologising to you. I want to say sorry to you. You're the one wearing socks and thongs. My biggest fear, I've got a couple of big fears for you guys. One of my big fears is I don't sleep nude just in case I have to wake up in the middle of the night and fight someone. Like, that's why I have my Superman pyjamas. You know, I have two sets, so I'm Man of Steel 24/7. Mum bought them from Kmart for me for $20. I feel like you're not very threatening in the nude, right, guys? Like, I feel like you can't wake up at 4 a.m. and square someone up with your sack hanging out. I just don't think it, like, it doesn't have to quite, like, you know, just that, like, you know, like, you're just not very threatening in the nude. Like, unless you're in a primary school playground, then,
Please pop your hands together and welcome Jared Gundry!
Thank you very much, thank you very much, thank you very much. St Kilda, lovely to be here. Make some noise for me right now. How are you? Wonderful. It is lovely to be here. This is vastly different from where I come from. I originally come from a small country town called Perth. Yeah, some of you guys might have heard that place is near Bali. Yeah, I actually made the fateful decision, though, to move to Melbourne in March 2020. Yeah, because I'm a bloody dickhead, right? Now, I haven't seen my family in 2 whole years, and the only thing I've learned about them in that entire time is that my parents are really shit at using a computer. Okay, just 2 weeks ago, my dad tried to stalk an ex-girlfriend of his that he went to high school with on Facebook. Now, we all knew this because he put her name as a status. I liked it. I tell you what, Mum bloody did not, right? So I came to Melbourne, I was completely unemployed. I had to adapt, I had to get a job on the work site with the tradies, with the boys, right? Yeah, it was pretty hard at first because I don't really like iced coffee.
How great are they? We'll be back with more of my favourite moments of this season after this. Welcome back. Tonight we're looking at some of the highlights of this season. And it's often you, our audience, who steal the show and make us laugh in some random game show. Let's take a look.
It's time to play some random game show.
James, who are our contestants tonight?
Well, Ben, our first contestant tonight is ex-army man Darren.
Whoa! Darren!
Their challenger this evening is Erin, who's caught the travel bug.
Ooh!
Put your hands together for Darren and Erin.
Nice. The travel bug. I hope that's the only thing you caught. We're going to come and talk to you in a moment. Actually, no, we'll talk to you now, Erin. Erin, what made you catch the travel back? Is that the fact that you've been locked indoors for the last 2 years? Because the most travel I did was from my lounge room to the fridge and back again.
Yeah.
It's an exciting trip.
I haven't travelled much since COVID, so all my travel was done BC before COVID.
Ah, did you know if you leave the jokes to me, we're going to get along much better. It's just like, it's a little handy here. I'm curious to know, when you watch shows like Special Forces and things with the celebrities in those shows, do you think, is that legitimate, some of the tasks and things they're doing?
Apart from the fact that you can see their faces or you can't see their faces, they walk around blurred faces all the time. Those Special Forces guys, can't see their face.
And some of the drills in that are pretty accurate?
Yes.
If you were to put me in the army, what would be the first drill you'd make me do?
Find the door.
Find the door, that's ow! Really? Well, you went to my family school, it burns.
No,
I like it. Well, today we got 2 contestants. I'm hoping one of them wins. I'm hoping one of them doesn't. Tonight's game we're going to play is Which is Taller? So this week we're going to give you 2 different things and you have the lead. Tinky Winky from the Teletubbies or Big Bird?
Erin.
Oh, I think Erin said her name a little bit quicker.
Big Bird?
No, it's Tinky Winky! All right, you're yet to get a point, so you've got to get in here. Come on, all right. Vladimir Putin or the Big Peanut? Yes?
Topical, but I'd think that the Big Peanut is shorter.
Short? No, it's bigger. The big peanut is bigger. I mean, they're both big peanuts, but one of them is the one we've got. Ask question. So if you know the answer, you're going to hit the buzzer. That don't work, so yell out your name. All right, so have a practice go. Yell it out. Go, Rosie.
Rosie.
No, you're going to hit the buzzer too.
Rosie.
Just like that. Catherine.
Catherine.
Perfect. Cool. Budget.
It works.
Chocolate was once used as a form of currency.
Catherine.
Catherine.
True.
Correct. It's true. There are a few fans in the audience. Perfect. Question number 3. Chocolate syrup was used as the blood for the famous shower scene in which Alfred Hitchcock movie? It's Rosie.
Sorry, Rosie.
Rosie, you were in.
Psycho.
Psycho, correct. Beatles or Billy? Doris Day.
M.
M.
Billy.
Billy, correct. All right. Very good. 1 point for M. Excellent. All right. Next question. Beatles or Billy? Karl Marx.
Bill.
Bill, you forgot your name there. Oh, that is excellent. So a Star Wars fan and a body pocker. So there was no one with friends in the audience tonight.
Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Obi, can you do an impression of Obi? I don't. I'm guessing that's not. No?
I don't know.
Excellent stuff. All right. And so first, we want to make sure your buzzers are working. Fergo, can we check your buzzer is working?
Fergo.
Good. All right, Fergo, mate. And Daniel, yours.
Fergo. Daniel.
Daniel. All right. Now, you two are improvisers. How are you at Pictionary?
When you're not good at art, you do improv. So here we go.
And when you're not good at improv, you host a TV show. All right, so I'm going to let you get ready, Jenny. David, I'm going to get you to hop off to the side. All right, depending how we go, we're going to go for 1 or 2. We're going to start off with 1. Drawers, I'd like you to come forward and have a look what you are drawing. It's a saying.
It's a saying.
So instilling so much confidence.
All right, wait. The viewers at home, this is what they are drawing. All right, audience, who's going for the purple team? All righty, and who's going for the blue team? All right, that is the saying they're playing. Ready, set, go!
Birds.
A duck. Ooh,
it's a saying.
bird. Ooh, it's the
2
same.
birds. A bird with one. Killed 2 birds with one stone.
Oh my gosh!
Hello.
Oh wow!
Hello, Frank Walker, National Child.
Can we just, Sarah? I have what, Sarah? This is I don't know what. Are you? You're
I'm
psychotic.
a
psychic.
Psychic.
A little bit psychotic as
Look,
well.
She was going like this. She was going, and I just went, all right, 2 birds with 1 stone. That looks like a stone.
A little bit of telepatheticness going on here. Is this, you got that straight away, Bev. And over here, Jaren, I have no idea. What did you have a seizure partway through?
I didn't realise that was going to win. If I do some abstract lines, we're going to win it.
And when you're saying that was going to win, you're referring to the picture, right? Not insulting the other.
We'll go with that.
Prize or not, a whole lot of winners there. And one of the things that being part of the studio audience so much fun. This year, we also introduced a new segment called Ben's Mildly Bentertaining List, taking a theme and twisting a movie title ever so slightly to suit the theme. Let's take a look.
This is Ben's Mildly Bentertaining List.
That's right, it's time for Ben's Mildly Bentertaining List, and mildly is correct. Tonight's theme is Signs You Can't Party Like You Used To, Movie Edition. Are you ready? Yeah. All right, so I've twisted the title slightly. Coming in at number 8 is 12 Sleepy Men. Normally 12 Angry Men, 12, okay, cool, all right. 7 more to warm up. Number 7, No Party for Old Ben. No. Who put that in there? All right, number 6 we have The Departed by 9 p.m. Now, I have to admit, I like that one. It's my favourite, it's true. Coming in at number 5 we have The Usual Suspects All Have Kids. And we know how they got the kids. All right. Coming in at number 4, The Sound of Music is a little too loud. Please, just down a little bit. Coming in at number 3, we have million babysitter. I mean, they are pretty expensive. Coming in at number 2 is Shot Wars, The Hangover Strikes Back. And coming in at number 1, the one we felt was the funniest was Dr. Sleep Love, or How I Learned to Stop Partying and Love My Bed. The writers and I have so much fun with that segment. We'll be back with more laughs after this. Thanks for coming back. One of the highlights for me is getting to meet and sit down and chat with some incredible celebrities. Of course, I sit a little bit better than this. We've chatted to some amazing people, from Vanessa Amorosi to Alan Fletcher, who's Dr. Carl on Neighbours, and more. Our celebrity guests are a varied bunch and always in for a bit of fun. Let's take a look.
This is Chit Chat.
The Pierce Brothers! Hello! How are you? Please go to seat. Hello! Oh! The Pierce Brothers! Wow! It must, I mean, it's not quite the reception you guys are used to getting. You guys play some...
you guys are all right, aren't you? I live for this.
You live for it. It's not bad. Is that how you guys get around all the time? Just, you know, yelling and screaming and just make people...
At the start of COVID, when we were doing shows and stuff, I just started doing some work for my brother, who's a chippy. And I was just doing
not this brother.
No, my older brother. And I was just doing some work on just cleaning on the building site, whatever. And every time I'd sort of walk up like, what do you need next? The whole site would just stop and start clapping. And I was like, what's going on? And then he's like, isn't that more work? Do more work? They thought it was the funniest thing ever.
Where in the world has the best audiences? Europe or our Live from St Kilda audience?
It's no question.
I mean, it's almost like there isn't a man just there going, clap now, clap now. Do you guys have a favourite place that you do genuinely, like, that's your go-to place? You always know, no matter how you're feeling, how rough it is, it's going to be an ace gig.
Mate, Amsterdam is always pretty cool, but not for the reasons you think.
Is that because it's a good gig, or you guys just think it's a good gig?
Exactly. So I'm just standing outside the venue playing to a wall.
You haven't even got
This is amazing.
The Netherlands is sort of where we first blew up and played some of our biggest... The Czech Republic, though.
Oh, yeah.
We went out and opened a main stage, big festival there, and that was something like 50 or 60,000 people, and that was just unreal.
The first time we played there was actually, it was after Jamiroquai. He was on the main stage, and we're on this little side stage there, and it was the late end of the night, it was like 11 p.m. at this big festival, and Jamiroquai's just finished, and like 60,000 people are filing out. But they go past our stage. And I was like, all right, well, we've just got to start big. So I got the didgeridoo, and I said, kick drums, scrap what we had before. And we just went straight into the big, and it was one of the best nights of my life. It was fantastic.
Yeah.
And you must be pretty excited and maybe a little bit trepidatious about your father's autobiography coming out. He recorded it he did it in 1999, but he's recently done the audio book for that.
Exactly right,
that must be an amazing legacy and gift that you can pass on to London to be able to hear Granddaddy's voice.
I mean, yeah, absolutely. I mean, you know, I used to ask him if he wanted a cup of tea and get his bloody life story. So I've heard it enough. But it will be great for her. It'll be great for her, and you know, something that we've got. You know, he was a very sentimental guy, so he liked to package things up and things like that. And I think he also had a sick sense of humour, whereby he sort of just said, "Here's a list of things I've started. Here's a book. Good luck."
Just deal with this now.
And there you go, and I'm checking out. Yeah, so so he's got a sick sense of humour in that sense as well.
Well, I get a bit of a feeling that wherever he is now, he's looking down and he's incredibly proud of you.
Yeah.
And I know I'm super excited to see you perform Shani Tacoma, and I know that wherever he is, he's super excited. And I know the audience is super excited for Shani Tacoma as well. I'm joined with the incredibly talented Tony Goldsmith. Now, Tony Goldsmith, is the amount of love that you get do you ever get used to being adored by absolutely everyone?
Aw, it's very nice. It's really warm in here. It's beautiful. Thanks, guys. It's very nice.
Did you get extra warmth after I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here? Because people, like, they've known you for years and years, but you were quite open in that show.
Yeah, well, I am. I mean, why not? But it is that kind of environment where you don't get a whole lot of sleep and you're starved and you're talking to people and you get triggered by something they say. So, yeah, it was pretty you're pretty open.
Did you forget about the cameras, or by the stage that you opened up and it was all in the media and that, were you not caring too much and you were just happy to get it off your chest?
You mean the drug thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that was good actually. That was good talking about it. I didn't plan it, but I was
Yeah.
triggered by something that Davina said and it came out. And it's sort of like, yeah, no, I think it's really good that I finally talked about it. But read the cameras. I totally forgot cameras were there. There was like, I don't know, like 500 cameras and there's so many, but sometimes you'd be walking down a path and you'd hit zzz.
A little bit of a following footstep going on.
But you forget because you're in this jungle and they hide them pretty well. But every so often you'd hear somebody cough from behind a wall or sneeze or something. You go,
So it's not like this set. They're actually hidden behind wards and you can't...
Oh, totally hidden. You can't see them. Yeah.
We can't go past talking about a show, and I know it was quite a while ago now, but Sex Life was a huge show in the 1990s, and you were one of the 50th sexiest people in the world. Yeah.
Whoever chooses this, who judges sexy people? Come on, I mean...
Just a bunch of creepy old men somewhere in the corridor going, oh, yes, this will do. Do you think a show like Sex Life could be, with social media and some of the negative commentary that women in media face, do you think a show like that could be made now?
Oh, I think it'd be so important now.
Yeah.
I think it was way ahead of its time. And I think now, because when we did it, it was 25 years ago, there was one dating site, Match.com, and now there's like 15,000.
Yeah.
Did someone remember that? Yeah. And so
and just online sitting there tapping away.
So much. We talk more about our sexuality. We talk everyone's, gender fluidity and openness. It'd be a much better show now, I reckon.
Would you be up for hosting a show like that, do you think?
100%.
Who'd love to see Sex Life return? Yes. Please welcome Vanessa Amorosi! Yeah! Vanessa, hello! Thank you so much. Please grab a seat. Vanessa, it's so good to be here. Now, is that have you got a bit of glitter in your hair? You've just come back from Mardi Gras.
It wouldn't surprise me if I have glitter all over me, but yes, it's been an amazing 2 weeks of mayhem.
Yeah, how was Sydney with the Mardi Gras and everything? Like, you looked absolutely fabulous. There's a picture of you there, powerhousing it out.
Oh, it was a crazy, crazy night. I'm very, very excited. It was also the first time that American Express had their little float, and I was a part of that. So it was a big night. It was wonderful.
Was it a good way to sort of relaunch this beautiful album, City of Angels?
It's just a nice way to come home, just reconnecting with everybody, especially after what's been happening the last 2 years, like hitting the stage and feeling human again and being with everyone. It's wonderful.
And I bet there must be a lot of excitement and preparation that goes into a new album launch. When I go and see concerts, I'm always wowed by the effects and that amazing singers like you do. When you do things like the rain special effects and that, how do you practice that? Is it something like this?
I'm still standing. I was wondering where that was going. Rain special
it looks there like you have the same budget that we have for this show. So, I mean, you're just backstage. What's going? Is this a typical Vanessa Amorosi moment?
Yeah, I don't take too much seriously. Even if I don't even think that was an English way of speaking just then. But no, I don't take myself very serious. I take my music serious, but, behind the scenes, I'm a bit of a clown.
So does that sort of upbringing and being out on the farm and things, does that remove a little bit of the ego, which then allows you to make such a gut-wrenching and open work like City of Angels?
It's definitely an earthing point for me, for sure. Yeah. I love to be just outside and doing those kind of chores, as they call it. But, in saying that, I have really good people around me as well, so I don't think there's really much about music that's any different to anybody else's life, so...
And you've got a song out today, Crash and Burn. How do you go about putting something like that together and getting it out there?
It's nerve-wracking because it is so honest. The whole record is, one of those moments where I was like, maybe I should have made it more fairy tale-like. But, it's a wonderful experience because it's just getting to that point where I feel like I can connect with everybody on such a real and deep level. And then in saying that, I feel like, when I released This Is Who I Am, I went to America, and for the last 10 years, I've been working behind the scenes, and I do a lot of gospel music and things like that. So when I come home, there's always this weird kind of disconnect where people understand what I did as a kid, but they don't understand what it is that I actually
As a
do
woman,
presently
yeah.
now. So this is going to be wonderful to finally get this out there and hopefully continue my journey with everybody.
And you do mention the gospel music. There's some great gospel-sounding music on it. And one of the lyrics in one of the songs, it's been quite stressful leading up to this show. And I was listening to your album, and there was a lyric that said, relax, everything will be all right, take it easy. Yeah. Is that kind of your motto to get around? Do you ever get stressed, like launching an album?
I'm stressed all the time. I'm a mess. I'm constantly like, oh yeah. No, take it easy is like what I tell myself. It's like, take it easy. It's going to be fine. Like, you know, life is going to go on tomorrow. It's not the end of the world. So that's what this track is all about, definitely. And I've been lucky enough to do a duet with Lena Bird Miles, who's an incredible American gospel singer. She's unbelievable.
Yeah. So. We'll be back after these messages.
Chit Chat.
Oh, please welcome Olivia Knowles! Hello, Olivia! How are you? Please grab a seat, Olivia Knowles, ladies and gentlemen. Now, Olivia Knowles, you are from Love Me Like a Reptile. What is that?
That is a bearded dragon.
Oh, it's a bit like me on the weekend.
Yeah.
When I haven't shaven.
I was going to say, looking around at the cast tonight, I feel like I should be a part of Dracula's instead of this.
It's a bit crazy backstage, isn't it?
Yeah, it's
So
wild.
you started about 10 years ago, Love Me Like a Reptile.
Yeah.
What was the thought behind being passionate about scaly, weird critters?
I suppose I was actually working with horses before that, and people always wonder why I left something nice like horses and ponies to move on to reptiles. But
You got sick of saying why the long face?
Yeah. But yeah, when you also think about it, horses are a half-ton animal that I put a small child on their back and hope for the best.
Yep.
Whereas with reptiles, it's a little more manageable, believe it or not. So yeah, that was kind of the main decision.
You decided putting a child on top of a horse's back's a bit scary, but hand them a snake instead.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
well, you've got a couple of critters for us today, Olivia.
I do.
What have you got?
I've got quite a little variety. All of them are native to Australia, so a lot of people don't even know that these guys exist here, which is pretty cool. We've got representations of insects, amphibians, reptiles, and we've got some little furry guys as well. So.
Perfect. Well, I'd love to meet. What's the first animal we've got here? I can see something coming out of the box over there.
Out. So this is Gizmo. He is a young freshwater crocodile, so he's one of the 2 species of crocodiles we have here in Australia. These guys compromise brute force for agility.
Yep.
So these little guys in the wild, they can jump and pull their whole body out of water. They can run, they can leap.
Oh!
Yeah. As you can see, yeah, he's also pretty good.
I was trying to be on bush for a moment there. I was like, this is not happening. So are these guys killers, like they're big?
They're not classed as a threat to humans in the wild, so I guess not many people are going to believe me when I say that. But they still do have about 72 teeth that they can use.
And they look razor sharp, as I can see there.
They're razor sharp, but they don't have that strength like to hold on the way the salties do, which I guess is a good thing. Yeah, here he is. He's a good size.
How big is he?
They average about 1.5 to 2 meters in length, and this guy's well and truly grown up.
Yep.
These guys are from far north Queensland, the Territory, and WA. And what makes them famous is this beautiful black head. So I'll pop him over. There we are. And all you're going to do is do your best impression of a tree and rest your hand underneath Tony here. And he'll be quite happy. He'll make a little tree branch out of you there. Perfect. Yeah.
And you do indeed, because you went from Idol, then you went to Young Divas, and then you decided to go independent and do your own music.
Yeah.
Doing your own music and being free of the restraints must have been incredibly liberating for you.
Oh, I think for any artist, once you get that first album and you're doing it all on your own, it's all your stuff. You put all the effort and the hard work and the money into it, and you see obviously what it ends up bringing you at the end. Oh my gosh, it's so liberating. You feel so great. It feels like you've like conquered the world. Like you don't even need a #1 hit for any of your music as long as you put out the music that you love and that you like and you're proud of it.
And you did last year with this incredible artwork on your cover of 30
Isn't
something.
that artwork dope?
Isn't that artwork incredible? Eh? It's so cool.
It looks like me, hey.
It looks so much like you. You get around like as a piece of art yourself. But it must have been great to release 30 something last year in the middle of the pandemic and be able to speak directly to your fans and have them going, oh, Emily, you're speaking to me. This is my song. I'm connecting with it.
Yeah, absolutely. Like these songs were written, I think, in like 2000, and they were written like a couple of years earlier, but I never got to release them because everything, obviously COVID and everything just went crazy.
That little thing, yeah.
Just that little thing called COVID. Ooh, it looks good.
Oh, you're just spotting yourself on the
Just looking at
monitors there.
myself, I'm like, check. Yeah, so she had to get this music out because the songs that I released on 30 something was very much what I was going through at a certain period of time in my life. And I noticed that a lot of my fans wanted to get close to me. And I didn't know how because the album before was very dance, pop, and it was not many slow songs. So I kind of like, okay, I need to make a connection. I need to tell them who I am. They need to know what's happened since Idol, since Young Divas, so I released 30 something. So Symphony is like, we take some of the most popular dance hits from the 90s to the 80s, we can even go back to the 70s, and we make it pretty much relevant with an orchestra / DJ. Does that make sense? So it's kind of like a 60-piece orchestra, sometimes more. I reckon there's more.
I reckon it's more. And then you've got
like
all the lasers, you've got the symphony.
the lights.
Your vocals are amazing.
Dude.
You're just busting out, which is why I was asking you before, training that voice, because you come out and you just blow the audience away. The power that you have is just...
I've got no choice. Where else am I going to go? How am I supposed to sing with a 60-piece orchestra like with me? Of course, you're not going to be sitting there trying to whisper.
Now, that sound, Emily, means it's time to play this or that.
This or that, okay.
60 seconds are going to go on the clock. You have to answer as many questions as you can. Each question only has 2 answers. You must choose one of the answers, hence this
What
or
if
that.
I get the wrong answer?
Yeah, you can't. It's just, it's
Great,
silly.
putting me on the spot.
Emily Williams, are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready. Let's go, Ben.
Your time starts now. Well, now. Summer or winter?
Winter.
All right, Facebook or Twitter?
Facebook.
Fast food or home-cooked meal?
Home-cooked meal.
Good girl. Does pineapple belong on pizza?
No.
It's great to have you back here
Thank
in
you.
Australia. It's been a couple of years since we've seen you.
It has been, yes, because as we all know there's been a global crisis, and on this trip I had to get special permission, an exemption to fly into the country, yes. And it took about 4.5 months of filling in forms and paperwork, which I did myself because my middle name isn't Novak.
Yeah, of course. Or Novaks.
Yeah, I like it. And things have just kind of fallen into place, like for you, Ben. I mean, this is a great show. I love St Kilda.
Oh, thank you.
But what a great way and day to do this show when all that happened at the Oscars happened, and then your guest tonight is a black comedian.
I know, talk about timing.
What's all that about?
Is that something that you set up? You had your publicist working busily going, I need Will Smith to help my tour here in Australia.
Do you know what I did? Because I used to do a joke years ago about going to America and the Americans not quite getting me because Americans don't have a point of reference for a black British person, right?
Yeah.
They see my face, and apparently my face doesn't fit my voice, yeah? This is my face, this is my voice, right? So I was in a coffee shop in New York, listening to the old joke, and I said to the man, my good man, a cappuccino forthwith. And the guy was like, oh my God, hold on. Alopecia, get over here. Now, it's at that point that Will rang me.
It's like, oh, hello.
Exactly, so back away.
You didn't mention Jada at all, did you?
No,
Good, of course not. No one did that.
How amazing did she look, though, on the night?
She looked absolutely fabulous,
Yeah.
absolutely beautiful. You were talking about Americans not knowing how to take your voice when you came out. I remember when you came to Australia, you used to start your show with this bit where you'd come out and you'd play on people's stereotypes and you'd do a bit of an accent. Was that something that was a conscious way to sort of start a bit of a conversation about people's prejudice, or was it just a bit of fun?
Oh, Ben, you are so intuitive because this.
Not really. I wrote it.
Oh, you wrote it down?
No.
Oh, if I threw those away.
No.
No, basically, it was a show about perceptions and how we see each other. And because that my first time coming into Australia, I thought, we know the kind of view that Australia has around the world, well, particularly in the UK. And I thought, I want to play with people's perceptions about when I come out, what they think and what they expect. So I had to come out with a very thick Nigerian accent. And people just go, oh my goodness, this guy's great, it was great. And then I'd switch it, and then they go, oh, you bloody fool. And I don't know if you know this, Ben, right? I appear to have special powers.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like you have special powers.
I'm telepathic.
Well,
Sorry, telepathic. It's my peach impediment. That speech, never mind. I'm going to leave the jokes to you because you're the professional. I'll just...
No, that was very funny. It was very funny. Like the way you've organised this and the Will Smith thing, me being here, a couple of years ago, well, a few years ago, I used to do a joke about coon cheese, right?
Yes.
Somebody may remember that.
Yes.
Yeah. And then, who knew, but 2 years ago, apparently, word got through to
And
Mr.
it's
Coon,
no longer...
and they changed the name.
Do you think that you're the one credited for...
Absolutely.
Stephen K. Amos!
I did that.
Killing racism one coon joke at a time.
And also, Ben, you may not be aware, I used to do another joke about Chicos.
Yes, yes.
Yeah? And if you remember it was a bag of all black jelly babies, right? Yeah? No other colour got a separate bag, just the black ones. And on the back, a serving suggestion. Bite their heads off to stop them creating mischief. Yeah. And the picture to depict the black jelly baby was a baby, right, with a one big gold tooth. I'm like, smack my bitch up. And apparently, last year, they changed the name.
They did?
Again, I've got special powers.
How do you do that?
And then last year, I did a joke about Eddie Maguire. Now I'm the president of Collingwood.
Oh, well, someone's got to get it in the right direction. Please put your hands together and welcome Taylor Henderson!
Hey, guys.
Wow!
How are you? Right? Thank you so much.
Please, grab a seat.
Sitting here?
Yeah, no, please.
Hey, guys. How are you?
Okay, I'm super jealous because we've got a warm-up guy who psychs everyone up. He spends a good 20 minutes trying to get everyone psyched up for when I come at the start of the show, and they're like, yay!
Yeah.
We get there, you come out, and the audience went, Taylor Henderson!
I don't know what to say.
Is that how you wake up? Is that you're going to be on it? That's your alarm tone. You record this and you wake up every morning, Taylor Henderson!
Yeah,
woo!
I've got the staff filming this backstage, so I can put this in my alarm, so it's fine. But yeah, it's amazing. Like, to be here, thank you so much for having me. The show is unreal, and thank you guys so much for being here. You guys should, I'm just so glad to be here, so thank you. Stop.
I love this. Taylor, that sound means it's time to play this or that. 60 seconds on the clock.
All right, game
you have
on.
to answer as many questions in that time as you can. Taylor Henderson, are you ready?
I'm competitive, so I'm very ready.
All right. Your time starts now. Summer or winter?
Oh, I'm already so bad at this game.
Yeah, I mean, this
Summer.
is terrible. Okay,
Summer.
all right. Ooh.
Sorry.
Facebook or Twitter?
Facebook.
Does pineapple belong on pizza?
Absolutely not.
Get out. No, don't. That's. I thought we were going to be
Does it belong on
That's
pizza,
disgusting.
guys? No, you guys.
Ryan Reynolds or Tom Holland?
Tom Holland.
A cup of tea or a glass of wine?
Cup of tea.
Me too. Good.
Yeah,
all right.
nice.
Melbourne or Geelong?
Geelong.
Melbourne. Good. All right. Live from St Kilda with Ben Murphy or The Project?
Live St Kilda from Ben Murphy.
I mean, you don't even know the name. That's fine. No one here does. It's fine. We'll get there. How great were they? We'll be back with more of my favourite moments of this season after this. Hey, I'm Ben Murphy, and you're watching Live from St Kilda with Ben Murphy, where we're showcasing some of our favourite moments from the series. No episode is complete without the extraordinary musical guests we have to perform and close each episode. From Adam Noviello to Claim, the Pierce brothers and Greg Gould and a whole lot more. The voices and unique styles have consistently blown us away week after week.
If you leave my side tonight, and I won't fall if you're thinking of walking out of me. Why don't you stop all that talking, turn your back and start to walk? Is what you said to me, what you said to me when you're crying for me later. I'll be putting pen to paper, setting my love free. It's the same old story. Why I'm not willing to be my safety, no. Whoa.
I don't wanna take a wife. I don't stand in the mirror and flex. I'm a heretic to my sex. I'm a heretic to my life. I don't wanna take a wife. I don't stand in the mirror and flex. I'm a heretic to my sex. Yeah, yeah. I'm a heretic to my life. I don't wanna take a wife. I don't stand in the mirror and flex. I'm a
Shouldn't be calling this late. Hung up the phone, no, I want you to stay. There's a little part of me that you've kept away. I could have been clearer, I should have been clearer, so wait. Hold on and give it more time. 'Cause right now it's feeling like a hit to the chest. Can't draw any breath. Like a wrecking ball falling through all we had left. 'Cause who'd have thought this would all go to waste? And I don't know what happens when it all goes away. April has turned into May. Seasons are changing, but I still feel the same. There's a little part of me that I cannot change. I should have been clearer, I could have been clearer, so wait. Hold on and give it more time. 'Cause right now it's feeling like a hit to the chest. Can't draw any breath. Like a wrecking ball falling through all we had left. 'Cause who thought it'd all go to waste? But I don't know what happens when it all goes away.
I'm puffing tough, I'm doing rough, and I wait for this to blow over. Like Father Time on the passenger side of a new shiny Tacoma. Do you wonder how you got here? Why you ever left at all? Do you wonder how you got here? Why you ever left at all? We were rocked to sleep by madness, and we were penniless in Rome. We're just two kids at the courthouse, a long way from home. Do you wonder how you got here? Why you ever left at all? Do you wonder how you got here? Why you ever left at all? Do you wonder how you got here? Why you ever left again?
I'm lucky I've got you to help to get me through. Oh, wow. When my world is falling down, 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 I've got nothing to lose. I'm lucky I've got you. Might sound a little rusty, my words don't come out right. They don't mean nothing, babe.
got you on my mind. I live in this crazy world where nothing makes sense but you. Oh, I'm not alone because every piece is in your hand. Simple can start then, and suddenly I'm whole again. I'm lucky I've got you to help to get me through. When my world is falling down, 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 I've got nothing to lose. I'm lucky I've got you. Always paint a perfect picture, baby. All I see is you and me. And I just can't wait until the colors finally dry. Stays like this forever. And I got I'm lucky I got you, da 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 da. You. Ooh, yeah. I've got nothing to lose. I'm lucky I've got. I'm lucky I've got you, to help to get me through. When my world is falling down, 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 I've got nothing to lose. I'm lucky I've got, babe. Lucky I've got, babe. Da 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 da. I'm lucky I've got you, yeah.
Well, that's it for this week. We look forward to seeing you next week with an entirely brand new episode. And until then, look after yourselves and one another. I'm Ben Murphy. Bye-bye for now.